You call it, dude.
Hey, what's up? We're here at
Malibu, 21st.
No, not 21st. It's
Malibu International Limited.
Malibu International Limited. As Jeff here has said.
How you doing, guys? Welcome to Toy Fair. Welcome to Toy Fair.
Jeff, I'll catch you later.
Oh, thank you, Matt. You're awesome, dude. Love you. Don't change. In any event, welcome to Malibu. Got some new stuff this year in die-cast, boys, toys, plays, coming trends, new products. Also some Graceland stuff we'll be showing you in a second. First item up, we talked about this last year, was brand new on the cusp, not quite out, now it's out, Real Rides. 164 scale, we also have 187, 124 scale, collectible die-cast vehicles from the movies, all the top movies. We've got everything from Dazed and Confused, Top Gun, Italian Job, we've got Smokey and the Bandits, we've got Blues Brothers, we've got the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Very, very, very cool product. You hit the movie buffs, you hit the car collectors, everybody digs it. Very, very cool. Again, 124, 164, and 187 scale.
Let's get some close up here. Dazed and Confused in this show. There's an Italian Job right there.
Dazed and Confused, we've got a couple of vehicles from Dazed and Confused. We got Tommy Boy. We don't have the deer though. No deer in the back seat on the Tommy Boy GTX, but
still no deer, huh?
No deer, no deer.
We got the Italian Job again.
And then who can pass on Smokey and the Bandit?
You're showing a D-Day graphic?
The Pontiac Firebird, Burt Reynolds. Awesome, awesome. That's the #1 item right now in demand in the line.
Really?
The Blues Brothers and DeLorean just dropped from Back to the Future. I'm sure that's going to eclipse it, but it's hot. Guys love it. Kicks off the one-liner movie lines. It's just one of those things that guys get. Very, very cool product.
And what else we got?
Next one, this is new this year with us. We've got retro decks. Retro decks are all the cool old-style skateboards. Back in the day, skateboards were all about shape and graphic. It ended up changing in the 80s, 90s when we went to the tongue depressor style symmetrical board. We've got 12 different shapes. We've got 6 different board companies that we're working with. We're also coming out, this is the small scale grip tape, trucks, moving wheels. You can play with it as a fingerboard, all the cool graphics. We're also coming out with a 5.5 inch, 5.5 inch board, which is almost triple this, or double, 2.5 times the size of this. Not quite 3. Very, very cool. All the old school graphics, all the old school brands, Sims, Bane, Vision, all the stuff that we grew up with in the 70s, 80s, just the cool retro style skateboards. And that's retro decks.
Cool.
Very, very popular.
When will those be out?
Those are actually hitting the stores now and coming out now. The 5.5 inch board, the new board, that will be out in about 3 to 4 months. We're finishing up tooling right now on it, and we've got the graphics and approval from the licensor, so we're ready to rock and roll on it. A couple months out from when you'll see it in stores.
Okay.
Next line that we're doing a lot of business with and a lot of work right now is Heavy Hitters. Brian Deegan. Brian is the godfather of the freestyle motocross scene. We've got Brian, who also was the creator of the Metal Militia, who's now brought those riders back in the fold. So in addition to Heavy Hitters in our 118 scale motorcycle and rider line, we're going to have the Metal Militia guys. We got Rockstar licensing. We got licensing from energy drink companies. We got licensing from clothing companies with this. Brian is also sponsoring skateboarders. He's sponsoring wakeboarders, snowboarders. So this is a growing brand with us. In addition, we've done 1/32 small scale stuff. We're doing trucks with bikes in the back. We're doing trucks with trailers with bikes. We've got, this is strictly comp packaging, but you'll see this at retail. And this box right here that we're looking at is going to be a 1/12 scale. This is a 6-inch tall bike and rider.
Whoa.
And this is going to be very, very cool. A lot more opportunity to put graphics out there and a lot more opportunity to put size out there. Again, all licensed with the rider, with licensed bikes, with their sponsor license, Etnies Shoes, Rockstar Energy Drink. Just keeps going on and on and on. So this genre of product, very, very, very cool.
When will that be hitting?
That's going to be hitting this fall, coming out this fall, this Christmas in stores near you. We're going to have the Bike and Rider in 1/12, the new stuff that we're talking about, and we're also going to have, and this is hot off the presses, but a 1/12 scale RC Bike and Rider. And it actually functions like a real motorcycle. Exceedingly cool. Very, very cool.
Cool.
Off that, we're doing some 1/100 vehicles. These are Microns. This is a brand new line of product that we brought out. 1/100 scale, we've got construction, we've got vehicles, we've got fire engines, we've got emergency services vehicles, and kind of like muscle machines back in the day, And this is one of the boxes and some of the cars that you'll see on it. But what they are is they're individual play environments. In this case, we're looking at a gas station, and back here in the corner, we've got some of the setups. But they're very, very cool. If you want to take a quick spin over here.
Sure, why not?
Let me sneak this over, Hillary. And what we've got here is this is kind of like muscle machines back in the day, where you can connect the different play sets together and make a larger play environment for kids. All in that small scale that is so, so cool to kids. We've got everything from light and sound fire departments, hamburger shacks, car washes, gas stations. We've got a train station. There are 8 different play sets that we're working on right now. Just very, very cool, going back to basic toys, the stuff where kids had to use their imagination and have fun when they played.
Ooh, that might be tough.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, everybody wants the gadgets, dude. They want sound. They want it to do everything. It slices, it dices. But we're going back to basics here. We're going back to the toys that were cool back when we were kids. The stuff that had imagination, that had soul, that had heart to it. And that's what's important to the people at Malibu.
Okay.
The last item that we're going to chat about here is our Graceland figures. We've expanded this. We touched on it last year. It was brand new. It came out. We've got some new offerings in the Graceland line. We have MLB. We have NFL. What we're looking at here is the sidelines. The sidelines are players not in on-field uniform, but in sideline situations. In this case, we've got Mr. Manning holding his headset, holding the football on the sidelines, calling the plays out to the guys on the field. We've got the same thing in baseball. We've got the same thing. We're working with a couple other genres of sport. But sidelines has proven to be very, very cool to this genre of sports. Again, 6-inch articulated figures, 14 points of movement on them. So you can set them up, you can pose them. It bridges the gap between a collectible and a playable. In addition to that, just on the other side real quick, we take a peek. Old school uniforms. We're bringing back throwbacks, and these are all the old uniforms from the NHL from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Everybody's gone modern. Everybody's got a new uniform right now. We're bringing back the old school uniforms, but with the current players in them.
Cool.
And Graceland is just blowing up right now. It's awesome. Great fun here.
All right.
And that's what we got that you wanted to talk about. So it's awesome. We appreciate you guys coming by to Toy Fair and taking a look at some of the new things Malibu International Limited has got to offer in 2008.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. From
Awesome.
Malibu International. What a nut this guy is.
Oh, sorry, dude. I'm out.